Hi, it's Ellery here at JTech, and tonight I'm going to be talking a little bit about and demonstrating how to set your valve lash in your cylinder head. We're going to be using this head right here. I'm going to be setting the lash on this intake valve, specifically this one here, and I'm gonna go through step by step how you would do that and why you would want to do that. First of all, valve flash is the gap between the rocker arm and the tip of the valve, and then you usually measure it with a filler gauge, and it's adjusted by the thread nut and locked down with the screw. So you lock it down with this nut here, and then you adjust it with through the screw. When you set these, you want to do it individually and when the valve is closed, or else your adjustment will be off, and you will either have too loose of lash or too tight. With loose lash, it will cause the valves not to open up all the way, which if that was to happen, you wouldn't be able to get the full intake of air and fuel in your cylinder strokes, and that would affect the power of your engine. And on the other side, if the lash is too tight, you can have some of the same issues with the intake and the spilling of the air and gases. But also, if it's too tight, it won't allow the valves to close all the way, which at the very worst, your piston could come into contact with your valve stem and bend it, and that's always a problem. So now I'm just going to go ahead and demonstrate how you would set it. First, you'll take your filler gauge, and for this I'm gonna go with a spec of 6 thousandths. I want about a 6 thousandths lash, so go with my filler gauge. I'm at 6 thousandths on my filler gauge, going in there. It's pretty loose. So what I'm gonna do is gonna take my 10 mil wrench, kind of just sit it on that bolt to keep it from moving, and I'm gonna take my screwdriver and just pretty much adjust, go as tight or as loose as I want until I get a pretty good drag on this filler gauge at 6 thousandths. So down loose right there, so I'm just going.
Good. Yeah. I mean, and going to EPS has a good career. If he is on the other side and get that'll set you up. Exactly. Yeah.
Alright, a little drag there, so I'm about to lock on the board. Lock my bolt. Fill it again. And now I got a decent drag. And I have my minus on valve set at 6,000, so now
Keep on wearing my mask training. Make sure my mask open and closed properly. And that's how I can do my athletes. Until next time.